Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sufyan Ruzwan. My matric number is 18 UP 19F 2010. I'm here to discuss about chapter 2 in Entrepreneurial Ideas, Creativity and Innovation by Dr. Zulkarnain Musa. By learning outcome at the end of the chapter, students are able to discuss the source of entrepreneurial ideas, explain the technical of generating new business ideas, present the process of generating new business ideas, transform ideas into the business opportunity using BMC, which is business model canvas. In this chapter, they combine the two sources, which is primary and secondary. Primary sources, first-hand data, raw data, collect in the field, data not published yet, can be gathered through observation, interview, survey and experiment. The secondary sources, it is published data, existing data already been compiled and available. Example like book, journal, library, annual report, mass media and electrical media like news, magazine, internet. There are techniques for generating new business ideas, which is brainstorming. Brainstorming is like the group by which efforts are made to refine the conclusion for a specific problem by gathering ideas. The second one is focus group. Focus group is more but demographically diverse a group of people and whose reaction are studied especially in the market research or political analysis. The third one is survey. A research method used for collecting data from predefined group of responsible to gain information, insight into the various topic of interest. Next one, the process of generating a business idea. The first one is analysis. The second one is performing self-evaluation. The third one is the screening the feasibilities of business idea internally. The next one is matching society values and communities response. For analysis, they are demographic, new government policies and regulation. The third one is technological breakthrough. The fourth one, the local resources, industrial linked, mass media and electrical media, import and export data. For the performing self-evaluation, they must have experience, have knowledge, skill, financial abilities, interest and networking. The next one is screening the feasibility of business idea internally, like competition, capital, risk, legality. For competition, they must identify the competition by asking customers for existing product or services. Also, they can identify the competitor from directories. Once identified, find their strength and weakness in terms of human resources and financial and asset and reputation. Like competition, when we compete with each other, we must know their weakness and strength, so we can be better company than them. Be better company than them, of course. The next one is capital. Among invested to the company to carry out the business, there are three types of capital: fixed capital, working capital, growth growth capital. When we do the business, there must be a risk. Uncertainty experiences faces by the entrepreneur as a result of unforeseen, which lead to the poor earning, inadequate cash flow, and etc. Entrepreneur must be aware of this kind of risk. There are two type of risk, which is business risk and financial risk. Business risk the first one is factor which have a tendency effective to the business operation. The second one is this risk can be transferred to the other parties, such as insurance. For example, economic recession, worker injuries, losses to the accident. The next one is financial risk. The financial risk is associated with any form of financing. There are four categories. The first one is credit risk. The second one is liquidity risk. The third one is loan risk. The fourth one is current exchange risk. The fourth one is legality. Idea must not be conflicted with the law regulation by a government. It cannot produce product or service against the law. For example, piracy and film. For the matching society value and community, ideas of business can be against society values, culture and norm. If you can see here, when we can transform idea into the business opportunity using business model canvas (BMC), there must have a key partners, key opportunities, key resources, value proposition, customer relationship, marketing channel, customer segment, cost structure, and revenue stream. I think that's all for me. Thank you so much.